Guys, I need to stop everything right now and get this video out because what just happened in the last 3 hours with this storm system has completely changed the threat level for today. And I am not using the word life-threatening lightly. I do not use that word in a title unless I genuinely mean it, and I genuinely mean it right now. The Storm Prediction Center just upgraded the severe weather outlook for this afternoon and evening, and the parameters that have come in on the latest model runs are frankly some of the more alarming numbers I have seen in a long time. We are no longer talking about a garden variety severe weather day. We are talking about a setup that has rapidly intensified into something that could produce significant, violent, long-track tornadoes across a corridor of the country that includes millions of people who need to be hearing this right now. So if you are watching this video, please share it. Please send it to everyone you know in the threat zone because the information in this video could genuinely make the difference between life and death for someone today. I know that sounds dramatic. I promise you, it is not. Let me show you exactly what just changed and why it changes everything, about how seriously you need to be taking the next 6 to 8 hours. So here's what happened. The morning model runs were already showing a concerning setup, but there was enough uncertainty that forecasters were hedging a little bit on the higher-end tornado potential. That uncertainty is gone now. The afternoon runs have come in, and they have come in screaming. The instability values that are now being analyzed across the warm sector ahead of this system are not just above average, they are extraordinary. We are looking at CAPE values of 3,500 to 4,500 joules per kilogram across portions of the primary threat zone, and I want to put that number in context for you. The Joplin tornado outbreak in 2011 was working with CAPE values around 3,000 joules per kilogram. The April 27th super outbreak of 2011, the single most devastating tornado day in modern American history, had CAPE values in that same range across Alabama. Today's warm sector in the highest risk area is running above all of that. And when you pair that level of instability with the wind shear profile we are currently analyzing, which has effective layer shear values between 60 and 75 knots, and storm relative helicity values exceeding 400 meters squared per second, squared in the best part of the setup, you have an environment that is not just favorable for significant tornadoes. You have an environment that is screaming for violent, long-track, potentially wedge tornadoes. Significant tornado parameter values in the highest risk corridor are running between 5 and 9 right now. Let that sink in. Between 5 and 9, anything above 1 is considered favorable. This is not a borderline setup. This is a loaded gun pointed directly at communities that need to be taking shelter right now. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a level 4 out of 5 moderate risk of severe weather for today. And within that moderate risk, there is a hatched significant tornado area that I need every single person watching to pay very close attention to. That hatched area covers a corridor from northeastern Oklahoma northeast through southeastern Kansas, southwestern Missouri, and into western Arkansas. Tulsa, you are in this hatched area. Joplin, you are in this hatched area. Fayetteville, Fort Smith, you are in this hatched area. Springfield, Missouri, you are right on the edge of this hatched area, and you need to be treating today like you are inside it. A hatched significant tornado area means the Storm Prediction Center's forecasters have determined that the probability of EF2 or stronger tornadoes is high enough to communicate explicitly and urgently to the public. This is not a maybe. This is professional meteorological judgment delivered with confidence, telling you that significant, potentially violent tornadoes are expected this afternoon. Expected, not possible. Expected. Let me tell you exactly what changed in the last 3 hours because I think understanding why the threat escalated so dramatically is really important for understanding the urgency right now. The overnight cloud cover that was suppressing surface heating across the warm sector cleared out much faster than models predicted this morning. As a result, surface temperatures have surged into the middle and upper 70s across northeastern Oklahoma and southeastern Kansas already this afternoon, and dew points are running in the middle to upper 60s. When you have surface temperatures in the upper 70s and dew points in the upper 60s, the amount of energy available for thunderstorm development becomes almost incomprehensible. The atmosphere is essentially a compressed spring right now waiting to be released, and the cold front racing east out of the Rockies is going to release it. The first supercells are already firing along the dry line as I am recording this video, and they are going absolutely berserk on radar right now. I am watching rotation signatures developing on multiple cells simultaneously, and this is just the beginning of what is going to be a very long and very dangerous afternoon and evening. Let me walk you through the timing because this is the most critical part of this entire video. Right now, between noon and 2 this afternoon, the initial supercells firing along the dry line across northeastern Oklahoma and southeastern Kansas are already tornado capable. There are tornado warnings in effect as I am recording this, and if you are in any of these areas right now, you should not be watching this video. You should be in your shelter. I am serious. If there is a tornado warning for your county right now, stop watching, get to your shelter, and come back when the warning expires. Between 2 hour and 5 hour this afternoon is the window that I am most concerned about for the most significant tornado potential of the entire event. This is the window where the supercells are going to be at their most discreet, their most organized, and their most dangerous. The storm motion today is running around 30 to 35 miles per hour toward the northeast, which is actually relatively slow for this time of year, and slow-moving supercells in an environment this unstable have more time to strengthen, more time to produce long-track tornadoes, and more time to encounter community after community along their path. A supercell that fires near Tulsa at 2 hour this afternoon and moves at 30 miles per hour northeast could still be on the ground producing a tornado near Joplin at 4:30. That is the kind of scenario that is genuinely on the table today, and everyone in that path needs to understand it. Between 5 Otis and 8 Solari this evening, the storm coverage is going to become increasingly widespread as the cold front catches up to the dry line and forces additional storm development across a broader area.